Scientists have unveiled the fascinating story behind the unique bond between humans and dogs, shedding light on the role genetics play in this extraordinary relationship. Before delving into the details, we invite you to engage with our content by liking, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the notification bell for more captivating videos. As most of you are well aware, dogs are known for their warm and affectionate nature, always eager to please their human companions. But have you ever wondered why dogs stand out as particularly friendly compared to other members of the canine family? A dedicated group of experts embarked on a quest to unravel this mystery, and their findings pointed toward genetics as a key factor. This groundbreaking study was featured in the prestigious Science Advances journal and was the collaborative effort of a dozen individuals hailing from various institutions, including Oregon State University and Princeton University, representing diverse academic backgrounds. The project's inception can be traced back to a casual conversation between two researchers. Dr. Bridget von Holt, an evolutionary biologist at Princeton, and Monique Udell, an experimental psychologist from Oregon State University, engaged in a discussion that piqued their mutual interest. Udell's fascination with the mental behavior of dogs, drawing parallels with humans suffering from certain genetic disorders, intrigued von Holt, leading to the inception of the research project. The research team eventually uncovered remarkable insights into the genetics of dogs, shedding new light on their amiable nature. To fully appreciate this discovery, it's essential to explore the pivotal moment in history when humans and dogs first formed their close bond. The exact timing of this profound connection has been a subject of debate among experts, with some suggesting it dates back approximately 130,000 years, while others argue for a more recent domestication timeline. The BBC News website reported that humans and dogs have been intertwined for up to 40,000 years, though differing opinions suggest a shorter duration, possibly around 15,000 years. Despite these debates, a fundamental question remains: what sparked this enduring interspecies friendship? According to BBC News, the journey began at ancient hunters' campsites, where certain wolves exhibited a lack of fear toward humans, making them more willing to approach and consume leftover food. Over time, these curious wolves were gradually domesticated, laying the foundation for the existence of present-day dogs. It's a testament to the pivotal role these early interactions played in shaping our relationship with dogs. While we've explored the origins of our connection with dogs, another intriguing question arises: how long have humans and dogs been walking together as companions? Recent archaeological findings in England, dating back to 2016, provide an answer. A canine tooth, estimated to be around 7,500 years old, was discovered near the iconic Stonehenge site. Further examination of this tooth revealed a surprising detail. The dog's original home was determined to be the Vale of York, located approximately 250 miles from Wiltshire. Such a substantial distance suggests that the dog must have undertaken this journey alongside a group of people traveling from the north. This discovery offers one of the earliest recorded instances of humans walking dogs, highlighting the age-old nature of this activity. This long history of companionship might explain some of the fascinating behaviors observed in dogs, particularly their tendency to imitate certain human traits. Laurie Santos, director of the Yale Comparative Cognition Laboratories, discussed this phenomenon in an interview with National Geographic in July 2015. She noted that dogs learn to mimic humans' actions, likely influenced by their lengthy coexistence with us. To illustrate this point further, the Animal Behavior Journal published a compelling paper in August 2015. In this study, researchers explored whether dogs would socially eavesdrop on their owners. They recruited over 50 dogs and categorized them as helpers, non-helpers, or controls, then observed their reactions as their owners attempted to retrieve tape from a box. The findings of this study highlighted the remarkable way dogs engage with and respond to human actions, showcasing the intricate bond that has evolved over thousands of years between humans and their loyal canine companions. Regarding the second group, a similar situation unfolded where they were deliberately ignored and faced away from the non-helper group. Meanwhile, the control group of canines observed a comparable scenario, but their owners did not request assistance. Throughout this experiment, a neutral observer was present in the room. Upon concluding the test, treats were offered, both to the helper and non-helper groups. Interestingly, the dogs from the non-helper group appeared to disregard their owners and instead gravitated towards the uninvolved observer. In contrast, the dogs from the first group displayed no favoritism. In essence, the experiment suggested that these dogs possessed the ability to discern the social dynamics at play and showed solidarity with their mistreated owners. This behavior exhibited a remarkable semblance to human empathy, as no one enjoys witnessing a loved one being treated unfairly. However, this is just one aspect that researchers have explored concerning the complex relationship between humans and dogs. Another area of study has been the subject of memory, which has been examined in canines as they transition from puppies to mature dogs. Past research indicates that dogs may struggle with their short-term memory as they age, similar to some humans. However, their long-term memory remains enigmatic. In 2015, Lisa Wallace, a student from Austria's Research Institute, conducted a noteworthy experiment to investigate this aspect. Wallace's experiment centered on testing the memory of older dogs to determine if they could recall specific tasks months after initially learning them. Younger dogs were included as a comparison, with the goal of understanding if senior dogs retained information as effectively. The results suggested that, like humans, older dogs may experience variations in their ability to remember certain tasks over time. This highlights that the aging process affects not only humans, but also our canine companions. The scientific explanation for a dog's friendly disposition toward humans leads us back to the research conducted by Bridget von Holt and her team in July 2017. During their collaborative study, they examined 16 typical dogs and 8 captive wolves. Both groups participated in various activities to assess their reactions. For instance, researchers would place pieces of meat inside a container, and when released, both dogs and wolves demonstrated a similar problem-solving ability to retrieve the food. However, the crucial disparity emerged when humans entered the equation. Domesticated dogs exhibited a strong attraction to humans, seeking their attention, while the wolves maintained a greater distance. To delve deeper into this contrast, the research team examined specific genes from a particular chromosome, known as GTF21 and GTF21RD1. These genes had undergone alterations in dogs compared to wolves, and the chromosome in question was linked to behavior. Though these findings were groundbreaking, von Holt acknowledged the challenges faced during the research, emphasizing the complexity of pinpointing genes associated with behavior. Nevertheless, the implications of their discovery were significant, as it provided insights into animal personality and suggested similar genetic mechanisms might exist in other domestic species, including cats. Adam Boyko, a biologist from Cornell University College of Veterinary Medicine, commended the research for its importance in identifying genetic variants responsible for the transition from wolves to dogs. These findings shed light on the genetic aspects of the unique bond between humans and dogs. The initial conversation between von Holt and Monique Udell centered around Williams-Beren syndrome, a rare genetic condition known for its diverse effects on people, including heart issues, bone problems, and highly sociable personalities. The research team examined a specific genetic code in dogs and discovered that Williams-Beren syndrome could be triggered by alterations in GTF2I and GTF2IRD1 genes. Similar to genetic changes in dogs, these alterations seem to result in overly amiable behaviors, whether in canines or people, even towards individuals they didn't know personally. The study's co-author, Dr. Elaine Ostrander from the National Institutes of Health, emphasized the significance of these findings in understanding human diseases and the role of minor genetic variations in dogs leading to major effects in humans. Monique Udell concluded by highlighting the contrasting outcomes of genetic changes between humans and dogs, where challenges for humans could translate into success for dogs. This insight into the genetic basis of behavior adds depth to our understanding of the unique relationship between humans and their beloved canine companions.